Today I decided I want to talk about a time that I got beat up over something that was 100% my fault. Um, I wanted to kind of talk about some of the things that I've done and been through and everything. Uh, all of them were self imposed. I didn't get pushed off by anybody or anything, but it's just when I was in Northern California, I wasn't living there. I was working there as a trimmigrant because I was out of work after going to the hippie gathering with someone who didn't end up being my friend after all. But I'm not trying to call people out. I'm not trying to talk names. It's totally fine, and I don't have a problem with those people anymore. But I wanted to talk about a time where I was in Hayfork. It was a city in Northern California. And basically, I started a lie for no reason really at all. I was just kind of bored with myself. I was bored with my position. I didn't like what was going on. And I was really bad off. I wasn't doing the right thing. I was, doing my drugs and being ridiculous and not paying attention to anything. And I straight told this guy, oh, I robbed this guy for $40 because, yeah, that's just me. I'm a piece of shit. Like, I robbed this guy. And, obviously, I wasn't thinking straight. I straight told him I did that. And what the messed up part is, the guy was probably in his 30s. Uh, and he was like, he gave me $40 as a friendly thing, you know, and he was trying to help me out. I ran around, told people that I freaking stole from him because I thought it was so cool. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But I made up a false story about myself and tried to convince them that that's what happened, that I took it from him because I'm just really good at it or whatever. But obviously, the same kid that I told about it, I say kid, he was probably about my age at the time, so he was in his 20s as well. But he wasn't from around there. None of us really were. And he didn't like it because he was like, look, this dude is the most helpful dude I have ever met in my life. And you're proclaiming to have stolen from him? So, what he did is he come upon me in the nighttime when I was trying to lay down in the woods because I had nowhere to go. And he starts kicking the crap out of me while I'm asleep. I literally woke up to him kicking me in the rib cage. And it wasn't fun, obviously. I was froze up. I didn't even try to fight, didn't try to do anything. I just laid there like, what the fuck, dude? Are you serious? Like, what did I do? I was playing like victim card, victim card. And then he's like, no, no, you know what you did, you piece of shit. You robbed this guy for no reason. He's a great dude. Then he's just like, so I'm going to leave you out here with nothing. I'm taking your jacket and shit. He basically said, give me your jacket and I'll leave you alone. And I was like, okay, you know what? It's 3 in the morning. I don't care. Take my dang jacket. I don't give it. I don't give a crap. I will sleep in my, coveralls and crap. I even tried to offer the coveralls instead. Fucking guy wouldn't do that, obviously, because he was like, what? I'm not bargaining with you. And then, basically, next morning, I get up and I go out. Somebody noticed that I was kind of disheveled and messed up, wasn't wearing what I normally was wearing because I was wearing those coveralls that were way too big for me because I got them from somebody that was way bigger than me. But turned out he took those things from me. And very next day, I stayed in town. I didn't run away. I didn't do anything like that. I went out to the park like I always did in the early morning to go just sit, maybe drop, acid with somebody, hang out with somebody. I don't know. It was just one of those days. I went out to the thing. I was hanging out, having beers and stuff. And guess who decides to pop along? Mr. Dude who beat the crap out of me that freaking night. Well, he wasn't stopping for nobody. He came straight up to me, called me out in front of people. He's just like, what, you want me to kick your ass again? Are you that stupid? Why don't you just get out of town? And I was like, look, I can't get out of town, dude. Like, I have nowhere to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't have anybody to pick me up. I have nothing like that. He's like, there's a highway right there, idiot. Get stepping. Get moving. He's like, I don't want you around here. And if I see you around here, I'm going to do something about it. I'm pretty sure those were the words he used. I don't think he directly said he was going to kill me or nothing, but he said he was going to do something about it. And clearly, he was trying to fight again, and I wimped out again because I was like, what am I even going to do? Because I thought we were cool because he was really good at playing it. And I started a stupid rumor that got me mixed up. I completely froze up. I didn't know what to do to the guy. And I just took it. I let him treat me like that. And I regret that to this day. But I mean, back then, I was really messed up. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't ready to defend myself because I didn't think I did anything wrong. But I was deluded. I was horribly delusional. And the reason that I tell these stories is to project that I used to be a more messed up person. Now, if I get details wrong, that's a fact of, look, it's been 5 years now. I'm kind of old. I'm like 30 now. So most of these stories, recalling back, they do get mixed up. A lot of times, I don't even know where I was. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know why I was in some of the places. But there are a lot of stories like this. But this one in particular, it ended on a good note. Basically, dude said, look, I don't really hate you, but if you come back around here to this city, I'm going to need to see that you're being an honest person. See that you've built up yourself. They didn't end it like threatening, like I'll get you or whatever. They were really nice about it. They were like, look, if you come back around here, just be a lot smarter. Don't lie about stuff. Tell us the truth about stuff. We're cool. But they were like, but we can't be cool with you because of what you did and what you started. So basically it came to an agreement where it was between me, dude who beat me up, and the mediator dude, the dude who had given me the money in the first place. He felt betrayed because dude called me out right in front of him like, what? He didn't steal from me. I gave him that. But he wasn't happy at all because I lied. And it ended up affecting him, me, and the other guy that was trying to defend the first guy. And, I mean, he had every right to. He was doing the right thing. Now, I mean, as far as taking the jacket and stuff like that, I still don't understand. But whatever. Do you? I didn't need it. I moved on, came back home, and got a new jacket. It wasn't the same name brand, but who the heck cares? I've never liked name brand anyway. It was a Carhartt, by the way, and I ended up getting a wall jacket to replace it. But I've never been a fan of particular jackets or brands and companies. But basically, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it came down to, man, you really need to stop lying. And it was one of those lessons that was really hard to learn. I got freaking really hurt and messed up over it, and I didn't even try to fight back. I just took it. I just stood there. Or laid there, in whatever case. But I'm not blaming the guy. I'm not saying that the guy did anything wrong, because the guy was defending someone. That's perfectly okay, in my opinion. But, I mean, he may have gone about it a little bit wrong. But at the end of the day, he's like, look, I don't hate you. I just don't want you to act like that. Because I don't like people that act like that. And he was basically saying, you're a cool dude, but you can't be a liar. You can't be starting crap like that just to do it. And basically, today, the moral of the story is, just be as honest as you possibly can with people. If you do something wrong, be the first to admit it. Don't let somebody else come to your face. Don't let somebody else confront you. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope that seemed coherent to you. I just wanted to talk about something that wasn't H.P. Lovecraft for once. But thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for being subscribed to DJX Chronicles and everything, and I hope you still like me. But have a nice day. Thanks for coming.